I got these off of Etsy. There was something on there. Hey there, what's going on? I'm A-Dub on Dubs and welcome to my channel, Skate Shit, where I literally talk about skate shit. Today, I am going to be giving you guys a 1 year later update on my moon boots from Moonlight Roller. I bought these skates last year in August 2020. I bought them, they were my third pair of skates. And yeah, I bought these as I was looking for a skate to be my primary skate after I pretty much ran down my first pair to well, I'll put a picture so you can see how I wore those things down. But obviously I needed a new pair of skates and Moonlight Roller popped up on my feed and I said, wow, those are really cute. And I bought them. Without further ado, I'm just gonna give you guys a little update on where my skates stand with me 1 year later. As you can see, they're a little dusty. They're a little dusty. If you can see that, yeah. So, like I said, these were my primary skate. Even a year later, I love them. I still use them as my primary skate, and I have bought more skates since then. It's just like, these are like, they're just so easy. There's nothing like super complicated about them. They're super comfortable. There wasn't like really any break-in period that I had to go in with these skates, and I love them. Even the base model, even the base standard setup with like the wheels and the toe stop, I literally just changed those about 3 months ago. Not even because I needed to, but just because I was like, okay, I want to see what my radars feel like on these skates, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, I ended up changing them and I did eventually run down the toe stop, but the toe stops lasted for almost a year. And I was skating on these, again, I said these are my primary skates. So I was skating on them at least like 3 to 4 times a week, sometimes more, yeah, sometimes less. But like I heavily skate in these skates. But yes, so as you can see, I did change out the toe stop to a gumball toe stop. I changed out my wheels to Radar Energy wheels, and I also changed the bearings to Reds bearings. And if you can see here on the bottom, I have like these pouches because I put lights on my plates, so when I skate, it lights, but without the wheels. So yeah, maybe in another video, if you guys want to see what that looks like, I can post another video. But yeah, as you can see, like I still have the original laces in the boot. I love the black and gray color combination. And one thing that was my favorite thing about getting these skates was the lining on the inside. It's so cute, and you can still see the details right now. Like it's not faded. I mean, it's a little dirty, it's a little stinky. But you can see the details there. Yeah, even a year later, the skates are holding up very well. Again, to have been skated in so much, like the stitching is still there. It's not really like coming apart at the seams or anything. You can even see like the boot here is connected to the heel very like pretty solidly. I guess if I squeeze tight enough, I don't know if you can see this, but if I squeeze tight enough, it does lift a little bit here. But I'm not too concerned about that because one thing that I like about Moonlight is that they reinforce the boot with more stitching on the bottom. And yeah, in some of the places, like the stitching is busting. Like the seam, like the stitch is coming out. And there's another one like right here, if you can see it. But again, I don't have any problem with that. Haven't had any problems with that so far. There's a little, I mean, I have some scuffs like here on the side of there. But yeah, I mean, a year later, I still really enjoy these boots. It is about time for me to upgrade. Like I want to update the cushions, change out the wheels. I need to figure out what, I mean, yeah, it's my primary skate, so I think I'll put in some jam plugs and change the wheels. I want to have a just another set of wheels. And I want to come up with like a color palette. Like everyone has cute color palettes on their skates, and I'm like, what am I doing? So that's the this was the left boot. This is my right boot. So in comparison, you can see on my right boot I have like I tried to add a little something. It's a little butterfly like wings. I got these off of Etsy. There was something on there. Wait, there was something on my skate. It was so scary. It was really prickly. I don't know what the heck it was. Hang on. Wait, hang on 1 second. That was so freaking scary. It was these little, okay, so for context, yesterday I went and skated at this school near where I live. And in order, like, a shortcut to get there is to cut through, like, Narnia, basically, like, through the woods. These little creepy, like, prickly, oh, sorry, I'm, like, so scared now. These little prickly things, like, attached themselves to my skate when they were dragging, so yeah, that's like some alien shit right there. What if they like emitted spores and got on me and then I like started getting those on my skin or something? I don't know. But yeah, that was scary. I'm gonna go take these off real quick so that I can actually talk about the skate. Okay. Now that that's off of my skate, that was really scary because, okay, so yeah. Just for comparison's sake, this is like the left skate and my right skate. You can see like they're both like equally dirty as one another. I mean, especially like for the right skate, especially right here because the laces rub. Yeah, my skates, like for a year later, well, you can see that scuff there. Like I literally, okay, so when I skate, I'm very much like a pig because I literally will roll around on the ground. It doesn't matter if I'm inside, it doesn't matter if I'm outside, it doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I'm on the ground rolling around in the dirt, doing stuff, just having a good time because it doesn't really matter. Anyways, so yes, my skates are very reflective of myself and how I like to skate, very free, very like whatever I'm feeling in that moment. Whether that's like rolling around on the ground, doing cartwheels, doing jump spins, whatever. You can see a lot of that in my skate, and for a year I think that's holding up very well because like I use these a lot. So again, this is the right boot. As you can see, I have a little butterfly wings because sometimes you just want to fly away. So I have butterfly wings. I got them from Etsy. If you want to know the seller, you can let me know down in the comments below. I will let you know because I can't remember off the top of my head. But I also, on this skate, I started adding, like I added the pouch for the lights that you saw, like on the left boot, you see I have the Velcro, that's where the light would go. But I didn't put it on the right boot yet. I just put the light pouch because I have no idea what color I want to do. And if you can tell anything about my setup, clearly I'm like, I have horrible design sense and nothing makes sense. I see things that I like and I put them together and I just pretend that they match. So yeah, that's why my skate looks probably crazy to you, but I thought it looked really cute. So yes, okay, a year later, I will start making, I'm just looking at this boot to see if there's like, and it's funny because on this boot, like as you can see, like in comparison to what I showed earlier on the left boot, the stitching from this boot is not coming out at all. Like it's super solid. There are no like undone stitchings or anything like that. So I don't know, I guess I just skate heavier on my left. I predominantly use my left side, so I tend to like be a lot like heavier on my left skate, which makes sense why those stitches came out so far. But the right skate in comparison also makes sense why it's not coming out. So yeah, a year later, it's about time for me to update a few things. I really want to change the plate. There's no problem with it. I just am interested in seeing how these, I don't know, honestly. I will change the plates. I'll change the cushions. I'm going to change the wheels. I'm going to think of a theme for this skate. This is a moon boot. Like, blast off, homie. I can figure. I gotta come up with like a at least something cool so that I don't know, whatever. Listen, make your skates how you want to make your skates. They're your own personal thing. If you want to put butterflies with like blue and yellow wheels that don't match, that's fine too. That's what I did, and I still love my skates. Okay, so I'll show you the laces, because if you can see that, even the laces are perfectly fine. Like there's not really any wear and tear on the laces, and usually I would have changed the laces out by now, but again, I really like the black on gray combination. Usually a lot of my wardrobe is black and gray. I think the only thing that I would say negative, not really even a negative, but is that I've noticed like my left, like the tongue on my left skate, and you can already see it like all the way over, but it always goes like over when I'm skating. So in like some of the videos that I'll post, you'll see that the tongue is like already over to the side while I'm skating. And it's not anything that I really notice while I'm skating. I mean, if I stop and look down, I'm like, oh, let me adjust that. But otherwise, it's not that big of an issue. It might be because I'm not like utilizing this mid hold here, or I also I lace my skates up to like here when I skate, because I just like a little bit more movement in my ankles, so I don't lace them up all the way. So it's probably on me. I mean, it's not that big, again, it's not that big of a deal. It's not the end of the world. A year later, these are my moon boots. They, you know, have some dirt on them and whatever, but they're really holding up super strong. I am gonna update them further. Yeah, I have no complaints. I really enjoy these skates. Again, they're the most comfiest skates I've ever put on my foot immediately out of the box, and a year later, they're still the comfiest skates I own. So for $250, I think this is a really great skate. Well worth the value. I'm so glad that I bought these. Even a year later, they're still holding up very well with little to like no signs really of any like tear, like wear and tear or diminishing. If you like are on the fence, or you know anyone who's like interested in buying Moonlight Roller skates, but haven't yet, it might be the time. And since I bought these, like a few more colors have come out, like the sapphire and the amethyst ones are so cute, and I really want them, and I'm probably gonna buy them. So that is my opinion of these skates a year later. I highly recommend them. If you or anyone you know is like on the fence about them or is thinking about buying them, these are the ones. $250, like in comparison to a lot of brands that are out now, that's a really good deal. I mean, well, not deal, but that's a really good buy, especially for what you get, how long they're lasting, how comfortable they are. That's like number one, because that break-in period is a bitch. Highly recommend these skates. I really love them. I didn't expect to love them as much as I did. I thought I was just gonna be buying another pair of like skates that were trending or whatever. But well worth the value. I super enjoy these skates. So yes, that wraps up my 1 year update of my Mirrorball moon boots by Moonlight Roller. I really enjoy these skates. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see any more skate shit from me, you can drop a comment down below. I have so many ideas planned for this channel, and I'm only just getting started, so I hope you stick with me. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you want to. You don't have to, no pressure, but the pressure. If there's anything you want to say to me, let me know, whatever. Drop a comment down below. Or you can hit me up on Instagram. I'm ADubOnDubs. And that's it. That's all I gotta say. So, you know, what are you doing here? Go outside and skate or something. Go buy some moon boots or whatever skates. I don't know. Just there's no reason to still be here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye. So now let's do some thumbnails.